This is the video you guys have all been waiting for because it features a very special guest and we're doing Gubba home improvement. Hello and welcome back to another Gubba video. This is the video you guys have all been waiting for because it features a very special guest and we're doing Gubba home improvement. So I tweeted this morning saying that I'm doing a big project, and that big project is sealing my driveway. Not only am I sealing my driveway, but I flew my parents out here to hang out with me, but also to do home improvement. And I'll get to the details of sealing your driveway in just a moment. Did I already say I got my dad here? I got my dad here. He's like the home improvement king. So we're gonna be taking a few hours. So my driveway is concrete, and they put in the control joints where the concrete is supposed to crack along and like alleviate pressure so then you don't get other cracks, wayward cracks cracking wherever they want. And so my driveway has 3 of those. So we're gonna be sealing in the control joints and then the wayward cracks. My dad's came here to help me. This is my first time doing it in my house. Growing up in all of our houses, we moved a ton. We did it in every single house and every driveway. Keeps it nice and seals it up so water and moisture can get into the cracks, and then if it freezes, it expands. It can cause the concrete to heave. It can cause other wayward cracks, and that is just not good. So we're gonna take care of it. My control joints have split quite a ways in my driveway, which I'll be showing you guys. But yeah, Gubba home improvement, let's get started. Woo! So these are the wayward cracks that we're gonna be sealing right through here. This is one of them. This is a control joint right down the middle of my driveway. Here's another wayward crack going off into infinity and beyond. And then we're back to the control joint going down. This is the center of my driveway. Then coming down, and then we have the last third wayward crack. So that's what we're gonna be sealing today. And see how wide this is? This is not good. This is wide, really wide, like wider than my finger, so not good, yeah. All right, so I have all the supplies out on the table. We have backer rod, so this is 3/4 inch closed cell backer rod, and we're probably gonna be splitting it in half down the middle with the knife that we got. We have masks so we don't breathe in all the crap. We have a caulk gun. We have construction sealant. I have 2 balls of construction sealant, and then we have the self-leveling sealant, which you would want if you're doing your driveway. We have 8 bottles of this, which is like an overestimate, but we didn't want to not get enough and then have to go back to the store. And then we got gloves so we don't get crap on our hands. We have a knife, and then 2 Gatorades, a circle saw, and then these saw blades, which are masonry concrete blades. All of this, not including the saw, was about $100, but that is overestimating, so I'll be returning stuff to the store. So that's all that you need for what I have in my driveway, even a little bit extra. So that's what you're looking at, maybe like 90 to 100 bucks, depending on what you need for your driveway. Woohoo, home improvement. All right, so this is my dad, Gubba. Say hello.
Hello.
So we're getting started right now, so what's the first thing we do?
We gotta go out and we gotta clean up the cracks where we're gonna put all the sealant.
Yep, so we're gonna go through the control joints, we're gonna go through the wayward cracks and clean them out with like plants if there's weeds in there or anything. So that is the first thing to do, right?
Yep. Okay, so we wanna remove this organic material here and then come down, and wherever there's dirt, we wanna blast all that out. And here's some more material that we wanna get out of there. Kind of clean it up a little bit, doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so basically you take your backer rod, and it's just a material that we're going to put in the bottom to form a base. We're going to push it down into the control joints.
After they're cleaned out, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you can actually go over the top of the stuff that's underneath there, but this is where we're going. We want to build like a foundation so we can put the caulk on top right here. And so we're going to need to go
quite a ways
all the way down, yeah, and then we're going to come down here with the caulk. You just have to use this backer rod to build your foundation for what the caulk's going to sit on top of.
Psych! So we're pushing in the backer rod, just like my dad was explaining. If there's anything in the cracks, get out and chuck. But yeah, it's super freaking hot, so I'm already sweating. So we were just talking about how it's funny because we thought we bought a ton extra, but it actually turns out that we're thinking we didn't buy enough because we're going through with the backer rod, and thankfully I had some extra in my garage because we were gonna do this last time he was here last summer, but we didn't get to it. So what are you thinking we're gonna need extra of?
We're gonna
maybe
need
caulk?
Maybe some extra caulk, yeah.
Yeah, we got 8 tubes of it. So right now we're just pressing this down, and I'm pressing it down too. I'm not just videoing, right? I'm pressing it down too.
You're doing some work.
I'm doing some work. But yeah, this is cool that we're finally doing it on my driveway because like I said, growing up we did it on every driveway, and now it's like full circle. I'm grown up and we're doing it on my driveway. So we're twisting it in. So why do you twist it in? Just
so it fits right. It's got to be below the surface level by a certain amount, and then your sealant's going to go on top of it.
I'm not as good as my dad. So right now we're cutting the back rod because the
crack's getting small.
Yup, the crack's getting small. It's cutting it right down the middle. Some ASMR. So this is what it looks like, just literally right down the middle, and so can put this into the smaller cracks, which there's a lot of, right?
Yep, we're getting in the smaller cracks right here.
Yep. So this is my center line, and we filled it all the way, the vertical line all the way down my driveway, and now we are doing the horizontal one. I'm gonna go over there. It's super, super hot, but we're like sweating over here. So we're gonna go do the horizontal one. I'll get some shots of me doing that. I swear I'm not just sitting on the camera. I'm making my dad do everything. Maybe I am, but no, I'm getting used to it, so yeah. So just sealing in this horizontal crack right now, and this is a bigger crack, so we're using the bigger backer rod. The one that I just was doing, it was halved towards the top because it got thinner. So we're putting on the new blade to the saw. We just took off the other blade right there. And so we're putting on the masonry concrete cutting blade right now, and we're gonna go saw the little wayward cracks so then we can put the sealant in them.
Okay, so here's where you start with, here's your crack, and that's not gonna take the sealant, so basically you gotta cut with the saw. The masonry blade goes in and it cuts the concrete out. We're gonna open this area up and open this crack all the way down.
So that was the before and after, before we took the saw and saw the wayward cracks a little further open. So now we're sawing the crack up by my garage, and then we're gonna put the caulk, the sealant in, and seal up all the cracks that we either put the back rod in, and then just the wayward cracks that we sawed through. So I'm so tired.
We've got quite a big bead that's gonna come in here because your control joints have separated. So we're gonna be putting out quite a bit of material. So I'm gonna cut this a little bit higher up than normal so I can move the material. I usually put an angle on it about like that if I need to fine tune it. Basically this is usually sealed, so you gotta like break open. Oh boy, we got stuff coming out because of the heat.
Oh yeah, yikes.
So that's all good.
Okay.
You just gotta look and see. Since it's a hot day, you can see it's self-leveling right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can see how much you need if you need to go back.
And we'll be doing this all the way down the lines.
Yeah.
Every line. So this will make my driveway probably extend the life here, thinking like 20 years?
20 years, yeah.
About 20 years, because then no moisture can get under. So then if moisture is not getting under and freezing, then there's no expanding, less cracks, right? Or will it crack at all even? It'll stop the cracking. So pretty good deal if I say so myself. We're caulking her up. Just like my dad said, you just fill it. And it's self-leveling, so it'll level itself out. In places that are deep, you do more. In places that are shallower with the backer rod, you do less. How am I doing, Dad?
Good. Looks really good.
So it's been about an hour and we're still filling the cracks. My back is hurting. I'm gonna need some of this in my back. But this is the most time-consuming thing of the whole process, I would say, is just filling the cracks. Then if you run out of this, you gotta get another one, cut it, but yeah. So this is coming down the middle. As you can see, we filled in the wayward cracks. That I'll have to go back in and fill like any holes and divots and like all the way over. Timing wise for this project, the prep was about an hour, going and getting all the supplies, setting everything up, and then the actual work for my driveway was 3.5 hours, and so that was for the 3 wayward cracks and then the main cracks and sawing and everything. So it felt like way longer too because it was super hot out and your back hurts after a while, but it was good. I'm glad that it's done. Woohoo! So we just finished up the driveway and we were actually 2 or 3 cans short for the caulk. We thought we were gonna be like 2 or 3 cans over, but ended up we needed more. So I have to go back to the store and get some, and then I'm gonna finish it up myself because now I like foolproof know how to do it thanks to your advice. I appreciate it. So what did you think of the process?
I thought it went really well.
Yeah, it did go pretty well. Did we run into any hiccups?
No.
No.
Looks good.
Well,
good.
Yeah, we did have to go back to the store earlier. That was probably the only thing. Oh, but man, I am tired. Are you tired?
Oh yeah.
Tired, my back hurts, and I'm gonna need some caulk in my back to fill in those cracks now because man, leaning over for that long, holy frick. But yeah, no, it was a really awesome time. It was a good time. So yeah, thanks for coming and helping.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. Okay, you ready to Gubba? Okay, you guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to sub, leave a like, or else Gubba will find you and be really disappointed, okay? Okay, you ready, Gubba? Gubba? Bye!